last class we have discussed what was the topic we have discussed, and we have discussed functions related programs and functions we have discussed in the last class. Okay, so coming to continuation topic is so the functions completed functions definition and syntax related programs, so function with parameters, function without parameters, that are all completed. Okay, so then coming to next continuation topic is what is that? Today we are going to discuss classes in PHP. Classes in PHP. So you know girls, class means, you know what is the definition of class? Class means what is that? You know class definition. So why I am telling you know that definition? So in C++ classes are there and inheritance topic is also there in C++. And encapsulation means you know, polymorphism means you know in C++. So that topics will be again there in that PHP. You remember that all topics in the what is the class definition, what is object oriented programming concepts. Object oriented programming concepts. So what are the object oriented programming concepts? Polymorphism, encapsulation and inheritance. So these are all object oriented programming concepts. So what are the object oriented programming concepts? Okay, so you remember that all object oriented programming concepts and classes definition. So if you forgot that definitions, say for example if you forgot, so once you open that book, so that book will be there compulsory in your home. So otherwise you have to take in our library C language and C++ number of books are there. You have to take that book and you have to read that concepts carefully. Okay, what are the topic? Class definition, classes definition, what is class, how that defined class. Okay, so girls in C++ also the last semester I think, so in that 5th semester also C++ I told online classes, once you listen that online classes, C++ last classes, object oriented concepts, inheritance concept, polymorphism concept, encapsulation concepts. So already I told the topics. So we know that the topics in C language and C++, the topics you know. Not C language, C++ only the topics will be there, not C language, only C++. So that topics will be there again in PHP. So what is the difference is there here? So everywhere that definition will be same. So what is the definition in there? C++, class definition and polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, the definitions will be same in C++ and same definitions will be there in that PHP also. Same definitions will be there in that PHP also. So here, what is that here? What is the difference is there here? What is the difference is there here? So here, in that, that all will be developed in PHP. What is the structure will be there in that PHP? So that will be developed in PHP programming. So definitions will be the same only. Okay, utilization will be here difference. So that's why again I recall that all topics in C++, what are the topics are there? You have to read the topics. So girls, once again repeat that all topics here. So what are the topics are there here? So first classes in PHP. So first we are going to discuss what is class. What is class? Once again I explain that class definition, simple definition. A class is a collection of data members and member functions. A class is a collection of data members and member functions. So that is called class. Simple definition. So you remember that definition. So in the C++ book also that definition is there. Okay. So class means what is the definition? And girls you have to write that definition from C++ book. Otherwise you have to write this definition here. Okay, so here what is that? Class means it is a collection of data members and member functions. Data members and member functions is called a class. So anywhere this definition is same only. So it is a collection of data members and member functions is called the class. So data members means, you know what is the data members means? Variables. Data members are called variables. Member functions means what are that? Methods. Member functions means what is that? Methods. A class includes variables and methods that are all called class. So what is the syntax of class? So what is the syntax? So syntax, class name. You have to define class name. So here in that class includes data members and here member functions are there. Data members and member functions are there here. So the class will be closed. So this is the class definition. In that class syntax will be there. So you have to take the class is here keyword. Class is a keyword. So compulsory whenever you have to declare the class, compulsory you have to use the class keyword. So you have to take the class name is optional. So that means you are enter any class name. So either you have to define so different classes you have to define. So for example, you have to define class, student class you have to define. So you have to take a student class name here. So then that related data members and member functions you have to take within the class. You have to declare the data members and member functions. So that is called the class. Okay, simple. So for example here, so here example is there here. So class. So which class you have declared? For example, student class you have declared. So in that student variables are there here. You have to declare the variables about student. About student. So then here member functions, that means methods. So which methods you have to declare here? So about student methods will be declared here. So then the class will be closed. Say for example here, this is the one example for student class. So like that you have to declare the class and you have to declare the data members and the member functions you have to declare here. Okay, Nandi. So this is the class definition. This is the class definition and example of class. So how that in that PHP, how that class can be declared. So this is the casual class in C++. This is total class definition and class in C++ definition and syntax. Then how that PHP the class will be declared. How the class will be declared in that PHP. So like you have to write the code. For example here, say for example. So first you have to take the PHP. So in that PHP you have to declare, after PHP you have to take the class name you have to take. So in that class name you have to take here, so some statements you have to take here. What are the statements that are related to class? You have to take the statements and then PHP will be closed. So like PHP, in that PHP the class will be declaring like that here. Simple and very simple. What is that here? So here you have to take the PHP, compulsory you have to take PHP here. So then here you have to open that class and in middle you have to take the any statement. So statements is nothing but here. What are the statements here? Two are there. One and two. So what are that? First one is what are that? Data members are there and member functions are also there. So it includes the statements includes Data members and member functions are there. Data members is nothing but variables. Member functions is nothing but methods. So that will be declared in that class. So compulsory here you have to write one note also. What is that note here? So whenever you have to declare the class, so you have to open bracket will be taken and close bracket will be taken. Within that class you have to declare the data members and member functions. So that is the class definition. That is the class definition. Clear, girls? So this is the class definition. Inside C language also there. So that definition, C++, sorry. So you have to read that definition. Otherwise you have to write these all are class definition. Okay. So then object oriented programming concepts in PHP. So this topic will be completed. What is class? You remember that class definition, simple. So where these classes can be developed, implemented. So in object oriented programming we are implemented classes. So that's why you know the class definition. So in polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, these are the object oriented programming concepts. In that concepts we are declaring the classes. So first you know the class definition. So that's why I am telling that class definition. Okay. So coming to next topic is what is that? So after class definition here. So this is related to C++ only, this topic also. So how in that PHP this topic will be developed here. So first object oriented programming in PHP. So next topic is this topic. What is that? Object oriented programming in PHP. So what is the object oriented programming in PHP? So object oriented programming means what is that? When you are declaring the class. So first you know the object, first you know the definition of object oriented programming. So you know the object definition. Object means when you are declaring the class. So every time in that topic, every time you are called object. So you know the object definition. When you are declaring the class, so the class variable, when you are declaring the class variable, that is called the object of that particular class. So suppose for example you are declaring student class. So you have to declare particular student variable, that is called student object. So that means the student class of object can be declared. So simple, and in that classes we are called variables. In that here the class is called objects. Simple, in that programming part we are declared variables. So that are variables, but here that are all called what are that? Objects. So in class you are declaring variables, that are all called objects. Simple. So many variables you have to declare, depends on the requirement. You have to declare the number of variables you have to, so that are all called objects. Object is nothing but what is that? It is a class variable, that is called object. You remember this point. So object oriented programming. So object oriented means different objects are there. So how that object oriented programming can be developed here? So three major principles are there here, object oriented programming. So first one is what is that here? Inheritance. First one is what is that? Inheritance. Then second one is polymorphism. Second one is what is that? Polymorphism. Then third one is encapsulation. Encapsulation. So these three are object oriented, three major principles. So another principles also there, but here three are major principles. So we are discussed these three. So let us see what is inheritance. Let us see what is inheritance. So girls, you know inheritance. So inheritance topic will be there in that C++. So what is inheritance? And inheritance means so in the name having the definition, it is first important concept and inheritance. It is a very important concept. Okay. So inheritance means it allows It allows to define the class terms from another class. So it allows us to define a class. Here us to define a class to allow the another class. So what is inheritance? Simple and inheritance means it inherits from another class. So inheritance means it inherits from another class. So this is the inheritance. So this class, so here also we have to write the class is inherits from another class. Suppose we have one class, this class is inherits from another class. So this class, which class is there? So this class is derived class, this class is base class. So that means what is that here? Suppose for example parent class is there. Parent class. So this parent class is derived from parent. So parent and child class is there. Sorry, parent and child. This child class is derived from parent class. Why? So this child class is there. So this child class is, it takes the properties and characteristics from the parent class. Generally, so one child is there for example. So that child has same properties and characteristics of parent or not? Yes, some properties are there, not all properties. Some properties are there compulsory. So that means so the parent class is base class for child class. So that is inheritance. Inheritance means inherits means తీసుకోవడం. సో కొన్ని ప్రాపర్టీస్ ని తీసుకొచ్చుకొని ఆ క్లాస్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అయితే గనుక దాన్ని ఏమంటాం మనం? ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ అంటాం. సో ఆ ఏదైతే క్లాస్ నుంచి తీసుకొచ్చుకుంటున్నామో ఆ క్లాస్ ని మనం ఏమంటున్నాం అంటే బేస్ క్లాస్ అంటున్నాం. సో వితౌట్ పేరెంట్ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ అనేది ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ కాదు. పేరెంట్ లేకుండా చైల్డ్ ఎక్కడ నుంచి వస్తారండి? రాదు కదా. సో కాబట్టి ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ అనేది ఏంటి అని అంటే కంపల్సరీ ఇట్ టేక్స్ ది ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆర్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ ఫ్రమ్ అనదర్ క్లాస్. So that is called inheritance. Clear? So here this concept is called, what is that? Inheritance. You know this topic, we are already discussed this topic is in C++. Inheritance means what is that? It inherits the properties or characteristics from another class. You have to write the definition. It takes the properties or characteristics from another class. So that is the inheritance. So here inheritance first ఏదైతే క్లాస్ డెవలప్ అవుతుందో that class is called child class. So which properties takes from another class, that is called base class. So here parent class is there. So then here child class is there. So this is called inheritance. Inheritance. So this parent class is another name is called base class. Base class. So whenever it is called base class, this one is called subclass. This one is a subclass. Okay. So then this one is parent and this one is child. So here this one is called base class. This one is called subclass. So you are called some situations base class. So whenever you have to call base class, this one is a subclass. So this is the inheritance topic definition. Only definition. For example, so parent and child is best example for inheritance. Why? Because the child class, the child is it takes the properties or characteristics from the parent class. Okay, these two are classes. Class means, you know, just now we are discussing. Class means it is a characteristics or properties of an class. So that is called what is that? Class definition. It includes collection of data members and member functions. The class includes collection of data members and member functions. So that is the class definition. Clear Andy? So that definition. So for example, best example, another example is parent and child. So that is the, what is that? Inheritance example. So another example is also there. For example 2. So this one is inheritance example 1. Okay, so example 2. For example, animal class is there. Animal class. So in that animal, the dog will be there. So this is the derived class from animal class. So animal is base class, and which animal we don't telling the animal name, but this animal class from the dog will be there. Okay, so that's why here inheritance is there. So this one is a base class, this one is a subclass. So base class, other name is, what is that? Parent class. And here this one is a subclass. Clear? So these are the examples for inheritance. You got the definition, clear definition? So this is the inheritance definition. So inheritance, number of inheritances are there, inheritance types are there. So what are the inheritance types? So different types of inheritances are there. Examples, programs also there, different inheritance examples. So we have number of types. So here first type is clear. In this one you have to write the definition, clear. So in that here types of inheritance. So continuation topic. So object oriented concepts, in that first we are going to discuss inheritance. So in that first one is inheritance definition will be completed. So then continuation inheritance types. Inheritance. So the definition will be completed. So then inheritance types. Inheritance types. So first inheritance types. So first one is single inheritance. So you know girls, all types they are already discussed in C++ also. So the definitions will be same here also. Single inheritance, multiple inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. So that all inheritances are hybrid inheritance, multi-level inheritance, different inheritances are there. Okay, so next, so these are different inheritances we are discussed in the last C++ semester, in that last semester. So once again we got single inheritance means what is that? So single inheritance means in this type of inheritance, one derived class is there, only one base class is there, that is called simple inheritance. In this type, only one derived class and one base class is there. Base class is there. That is single inheritance. So simple definition, and what is the definition here? In that name having the definition, what is that? Single inheritance. Single inheritance means only one base class is there, only one subclass is there. So that means it has single class, base or subclass. So that is the definition, simple. In this type of only one derived class is there, only one base class is there. Derived it calls base. So here subclass is there, here what is that? Here base class is there. Okay, so that is single inheritance. So say for example diagram is there like that. So here for example A class is there, for example single inheritance. Then B class is there. Only single. So that is the single inheritance here. Single inheritance. Single inheritance. This one is inheritance. Which inheritance and here? Single inheritance. So this is the A is base class. A is so here you have to write like that. What is that? A is only one base class. So here B is only one derived class. So this class is derives from this class. This class is inherits from this class. So that's why the arrows like that. So this is the main class. This is the subclass. Okay, this is base class and this is the subclass. So that's why this is called single inheritance. So girls, first you have to write the inheritance definition. What is that inheritance definition? Inheritance definition is it inherits the properties of another class. That is called inheritance definition. So you have to write that definition also, inheritance definition. So what is the definition? It inherits the properties or characteristics of another class. That is inheritance. So this is the inheritance definition. Examples here we have parent class. This one is first example for inheritance. So second example, what is that example? Dog example is there. This one is second example, inheritance. Then single inheritance, types of inheritance another. So in that types of inheritance, single inheritance is there. So here this one is definition for single inheritance and this one is here single inheritance. Here how that single inheritance can be found here. So that is the single inheritance here. Like that the single inheritance will be there. Okay. So that is the single inheritance. So different types of inheritances are there. So once you see inheritance topic in the C++ notes, inheritance types also there and definition also there. So girls, please note down inheritance definition and inheritance types. Inheritance definition, after you have to write these two examples and here inheritance types also you have to write. In single inheritance will be completed. Okay, so the definition will be completed. So previous these inheritance before object oriented programming concepts before we are discussed class definition. So what is class? So what is the syntax of class? How that class can be implemented in PHP? So we are already discussed that topic. Just now we are discussed. You have to write that topic also. So then second one is so this one is first one is single inheritance. So then second one is multiple inheritance. What is that second one? Multiple inheritance. First one is single inheritance. So then second one is what is that? Multiple inheritance is there. So then third one is hierarchical inheritance is there. So then fourth one is hybrid inheritance is there. So like that different inheritances are there. So in here what is that? First one single inheritance will be completed. So next inheritance is there. What is that? Multiple inheritance is there. So just what is the definition of multiple inheritance? So here multiple inheritance means, so here we have single inheritance, one base class is there, one subclass is there, that is single inheritance. Okay, so then multiple means what is that here? Two base classes are there here. So multiple inheritance, only one single derived class is there and it inherits from more than one base classes. So that means here single is there, but here derived class is one multiple, but base classes are more than one. Base classes are more than one. So that means base classes are how many are there here? More than one. So that is the multiple inheritance. Okay. So next hierarchical inheritance means base class is one is there. Then next subclasses are more than one are there. So only we are completed single inheritance. So then next class we are discussed the remaining types. Okay. Thank you girls.